guys, it's Monday. Alex, you said you don't really understand the imperial system. That's okay, I don't either. It's like 12 inches to a foot, 12 feet in... No, 12 feet doesn't go into anything, because that would be logical. It's 12 inches to a foot, and then 3 feet in a yard, and there's like 5,000 feet in a mile. And that's all I know without a conversion chart. So, yeah. We measure things here in pounds for, like, weight, which I know you guys can't do because your money is in pounds, which would get really, really confusing. So I don't know how you measure things, like, weight-wise. So someone should answer that for me, preferably Alex, since you're tomorrow. I also didn't notice I misspelled English in my video. My apologies. I typed G instead of N first, and but I'm glad it amused you, Alex. Sam, your audio made you sound like an alien, and the only reason that even bothered me is because you sound like a Doctor Who alien, and I couldn't remember the name of the alien from Doctor Who you sounded like. Still don't know what aliens sound like. It's, the people who always, it's the aliens that are always, like, in the fat suit in people in the government. They're in, like, Series 1 and I think Series 2 of Doctor Who. They're green, they're always the fat people in suits, and I don't remember the name. Anyway. If someone can tell me what those are, that would be wonderful too. Also, Sam, I'm glad you had a good time at the Alex Day meetup thing, and he does sound really lovely. And I'm jealous that he's not coming to America, as usual. I'm not centered in my shot, am I? Ugh. Move over to this half of my bed. And I'm not in my divot though. I'm sort of slanting into my divot. Anyway, I'm easily distracted today. Larissa, you did not make a video last week, so for shame. I don't even know how many punishments you have now. I think you're up to 2 or 3, maybe? But congratulations on getting your driver's license. Dana, we missed your face. I don't know how many punishments you have either now, but we'll have to discuss that at some point. Speaking of missed videos, I will probably be missing my video next week because I have all-day rehearsal. Basically, I have rehearsal from 2:15 when school lets out until 5, and then from 6 o'clock until 10 that night? Or is it end of school to 6, and then, I don't know. Basically, I'm not going to be home at all or get to do any of my homework, so I'm not going to make a video. Because I don't know when I'll be home long enough to do stuff on the internet, even. So even if I didn't make it on the weekend before. However, I asked Molly to make my video for me, and she was lovely and said that she could. So you'll be seeing Molly's face next week instead of mine. And if you still want to punish me, I guess you can do that too. But at least you get to see someone. You also might see her possibly for the next 2 weeks, but I don't know what rehearsals are that far ahead. Also, happy late Easter. I don't go to church on Easter, so my family are reverse echoes, and so we don't go to church, but we did play a board game, and I finally won a board game with my family, which is a momentous occasion for me. And we also made Easter pizza, which has nothing to do with Easter except for the fact that we bake it on Easter. And it was tasty. My family doesn't really do anything interesting on Easter, but I hope you guys had a good Easter. I have something I wanted to talk about today. Oh, I want to talk about the bias of the education system, especially in history, and how history is biased towards the winners and those who conquer and stuff. There's a song in Wicked about this. I'm sure Alex and Dana know what I'm talking about. And I don't know if Larissa or Sam have seen Wicked, but there is a song in Wicked about it. I don't remember the title right now. But because my history teacher basically acts as if the whole reason World War II even ended when it did was because the Americans came over, and while that was partially true, it's the fact that having an entire another country on your side, that's like the size of Europe, definitely helps you win awards, sort of like they were fighting it before, and yeah, I don't know. Also, we're learning about the Russian communism right now in the Cold War, and how is this sort of like, yes, us and Russia and communism is evil, wahaha. And I really want to know how you guys are taught history, because I'm currently in U.S. history, so everything is centered around the U.S., but I sort of want to know how the people on the losing side of war teach history, because we never really, I don't think America's ever been on a losing side of a war, at least not that we officially lost. I mean, Vietnam obviously was a lovely mess. So, Sam and Alex, how did you learn about the Revolutionary War, and for the other Americans, how biased is your history class, and how you think about biased history classes? that is our topic for this week. You guys, I'm going to go do my homework because I need to practice circle stuff for geometry. And DFTBA, Alex, I will see you tomorrow.